I am a hot mess. I got on this weight loss roller coaster. Check it out. So that's the roller coaster that I'm on. Ups and downs and lefts and rights, and then the track just disappears. Oh my gosh, so I just need to get back on to doing what I do. The podcast this week, oddly enough, was about routines. And my routine, I pride myself on my routine, and this week my routine just got all messed up. I had friends over this past weekend, and I put my journal away, and when I put my journal away, I never took it back out. So I wasn't spending my morning time. See, my morning time, I probably mentioned it before, I get up in the morning, make coffee, feed the dog, feed the cats, have a cup of coffee, and that is whenever I do the all-important work of doing my journal, writing out my plan for the day, thinking about what my goals are and how and what it is that I'm going to do in order to achieve those goals. The planner's away, I'm not doing those things. So I wasn't doing that. Then there was the rain, so I wasn't walking the dog like I normally do. So two major things, that's like after I journal, I shower and I get ready for the day, and then I take the dog for a walk. Well, there was rain. Normally, I have a backup plan. I do a YouTube dance video. Didn't do that. So, I'm a hot mess. Routines are very important. They help us to just do the things naturally that we normally do. So I took a few days off of my routine. It's time to get back onto that routine. Now, I'm a morning person. Now, I know that everybody isn't a morning person, but it doesn't mean that you can't have routines. So I have a morning routine, which I just talked about. Coffee, feed the dog, journal, write my plan for the day, shower, walk the dog, then I get to work. Then I also have a nighttime routine. Whenever it's about an hour towards my bedtime, that's whenever I, brush my teeth, wash my face, put on face cream for the night. So I have a nighttime routine. But that nighttime routine could include doing my plan for the next day. I could include that as my lunchtime routine, doing my plan for the day, journaling about my thoughts, journaling about my goals, and what it is that I want to achieve. So routines don't only have to happen in the morning time, they can happen in the afternoon, and then they can happen at night. But they're very important to our success because it just makes it easier. It makes it kind of like automatic. Our brains know that at this point in time, this is what I should be doing. Routines are important, and that's what the podcast this week was about. And I totally agree. Just being off track, being off my routine for 4 days this week, just totally wasn't good for me. Talk about that. My weight loss this week. Last week, I weighed in at 230.8, and I was so proud of myself with that 5-pound loss and everything. This week, 232.6. That's 1.8 pounds I gained. So, roller coaster. Oh no. Gotta get off. Gotta get off. Let me out. Stop the madness and let me off. So, no more roller coaster this week. I'm going to be full steam ahead. No excuses, no justifications. I suck. Oh, no, I don't. I don't really suck. I'm pretty awesome. But, okay, I kid. I'm okay. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. So that was the podcast this week, routines. And that was my weigh-in this week. I also just did this cute little video. Well, I don't know if you guys think it's cute or not. Let me know in the comments below if I should never, ever, ever do this again. It's so weird and so outside of my comfort zone. But here's a clip, and I'm bringing you along to eat lunch with me. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you next week, hopefully with a better weight loss report, because plus 1.8 pounds, not good. I can do better than that. Okay, see you next week. Bye. Hello, it's me. I thought you guys might want to eat with me today. See what I eat. My husband is out today. Normally we eat every single meal together. We're always together all the time. But he is out today. And I'm left to my own for my lunch. So I thought that I would just video and, you know, show you guys what I'm eating. So this is what I got. I got this beautiful bowl of Velveeta shells and cheese and broccoli. That is my lunch for today. Back up here. Look at me. So, big bowl of Velveeta shells and cheese. So, with my diet, I do not measure my foods. I don't look at calories on packages. I eat what I want. I eat whenever I'm hungry and I stop whenever I'm satisfied. I make a plan at the very beginning of the day. So, Velveeta shells and cheese. I've been craving Velveeta shells and cheese for days. Had some in the pantry. I've been craving it, so I wrote it on my plan. And I paired it with some broccoli because I like to, when I'm having something that in my brain that I know is like a lot of calories, I like to kind of pair it with something that's, you know, nutritious and good for me. So broccoli, and I love broccoli. Salt and pepper, broccoli. Florets, broccoli florets. Yeah, so I am hungry. I've been hungry for probably for over an hour and 45 minutes, I guess. Chugged a bunch of water, still hungry, so that means that it is time for me to eat. So I've got my broccoli and my Velveeta shells and cheese. Oh. So creamy, so good. Broccoli. So hungry. My husband laughs at me because whenever I eat, I do make a lot of noises. I try to want to slow down and eat my food slowly so that I can really enjoy it. It's really hard for me to do that. I'm really a fast eater. I generally like to eat fast. I think it was growing up with two brothers. You know, if you didn't get to those ding dongs first, you weren't going to get a ding dong. If you didn't grab that second piece of meat, then you weren't getting a second piece of meat. So I was always in competition with two growing boys, teenage boys, or just boys. Yeah, they weren't always teenagers. But to get the seconds, you know, so I learned to eat fast. So learning how to eat slow is hard for me. I don't mind my food touching. I don't know, some of you guys probably didn't like that my broccoli and my Velveeta shells and cheese were all in the same bowl together. Doesn't bother me at all. Doesn't bother you if your food touches? Let me know. So as I was saying, I like to eat fast. It's just something that I've done my entire life. I'm working on slowing down because sometimes whenever I eat really fast, I don't recognize that I'm getting too satisfied. And I don't realize that it is time to stop eating. But whenever I slow down my eating, I can recognize those signals that my body is sending to me saying, you can stop eating now. Something else I don't do whenever I eat, drink water. My husband drinks all kinds of water whenever he's eating a meal. Me, not so much. I'm like, no. Beverages are for before meals and after meals, not during. So it's something else that I have to think about. Stop. Drink some water. It's good for you. This is really weird and awkward, by the way. I don't know how people do this, like mukbang, because this is weird. Sitting here, chewing my food, talking to you. Talking with my mouth open. Weird. So now I just keep stopping and pausing between every bite and asking myself, how do I feel? Am I full? And macaroni and cheese is a trigger food. Is it a trigger food? I don't know if that's the right word that I want to use, but it's a food that I can easily overeat. So whenever you're not weighing or measuring out your food, when you're not looking at what a serving size is, there are certain foods you have to be more mindful of. If, you know, maybe I should weigh and measure because I know that it's something that I can go overboard with, but I do not want to be a prisoner to weighing and measuring my foods. I want to be able to go anywhere, order any food that I want, and be able to eat whenever I'm hungry and stop whenever I'm satisfied. So it's something that I work on. It's something that I really, really concentrate and think about. And you only have to do it whenever you're eating. There it was. Did you hear that? So I just sighed. That is my cue that I am pretty much satisfied. Normally at this point in time, I search out two or three more bites and then I'm done. So that is what I'm going to do. All right, so that was my last bite. I'm all done. Here's what we got left in the bowl. So I'm just going to put that away in the fridge, and that will be another meal for another day. Delicious. So that's me. Thanks for joining me for lunch. See you later.